Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? I think I got my volume up. There we go. How is everybody? It is Tuesday at 7 o'clock, and you have all come back to join me. Thank you. So my name is Char. I'm with Charvinity. I come on here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I do readings and other things. So thank you so much for being here. We just had a little bit of a rain come through all of like 30 seconds. So I was like, oh no. Hopefully it doesn't knock anything out. Hello, Liz. How are you? Hello. Is it Elise? Elise? If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. I am so excited to be back. I was off last week. I had family over, so I spent some time with them, hung out with the little grandbaby, did all kinds of stuff. So that was kind of nice. If you could please share this video, I would super appreciate that. That would mean a lot to me. I'm going to move this just a little bit. There we go. So please share if you can. I really would appreciate that. Also, hi, Sandy. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Lucy, we're coming back to South Dakota. I'll have to send you some details and some information, Lucy, as soon as I can. I will. Good evening, Dawn. How are you? I lost my stuff. There it is. So my website is at charvinity.com. Let me put this at the bottom. That works a little bit easier. You can also find me on Facebook as well. Follow me there for all the things. I usually put everything up on Facebook first. I do classes and events, all kinds of things. I have a ton of products for sale at my website. You can sign up for classes there. I do have a couple classes that you can just sign up and take. You don't have to wait for me. You can do it all on your own, which is kind of nice. So if you're awake at 2 o'clock in the morning and you want to take a class, there you go. They're really easy. They're all less than an hour long, so that's kind of nice. I know I'm really excited. We were looking at stuff the other day, Lucy, so I'm super excited for that. So I will get with you. I'll get some information to you for sure about when and what's going on. So yay. All right. Well, thank you for joining me so much. I really do appreciate that. I do want to mention shortly after we are done here at 10 o'clock tonight on not on Charvinity, tongue-tied. Not on Charvinity, but on Minnesota Ghost Box, Free Spirited, Things Network, and a few other ones. You can find Greg Bakken will be doing his experimental sessions tonight at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can go to his Facebook page here, like his page, follow him. He'll post the links up there. I think it's already up actually, so you can check it out. On Tuesday nights, he does what's called experimental sessions. And during those, he reaches out to somebody in particular to see if he can reach them and get any, communications with them through his spirit box. He's had some really successful ones, and I'm really excited for him. Tonight's going to be a really interesting one. Tonight, he is going to focus on to see if he can reach Walt Disney. That's cool. I'm excited about that one. And on Sunday nights at 10 p.m., he does regular spirit ghost box sessions where he reaches out to spirits of loved ones, people that have passed. So you can join him on Sunday nights for that. Earlier on Sundays at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, also streaming on his page, he does a radio show on AM 950. So you can definitely tune into that as well. So follow Greg, tell him I sent you. You won't, I promise you're going to find something you like that he does for sure. So, hi, Joanne. Oh, from Canada. Thank you. I need to go to Canada. I haven't been there since I was little, and it wasn't very far in. So I need to go again for sure. I'm due. Hi, Barb. Thanks for coming. I thank you so much, you guys, for joining. I really, really do appreciate this. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Again, I'm just going to throw this up there. Please share this out if you can. I would really love that. Also, if you're on my Facebook page, invite your friends. Let's make a party. Let's have some fun. I have some amazing, cool things in the works. I can't talk about them yet because we're still trying to work them out and plot them out. But oh my goodness, I'm trying really hard to bite my tongue because some of these are amazing, and I am so excited about some of the projects that are coming. There's some collaborations going on and all kinds of things, and this is going to be, I don't know, say epic. I think it's going to be epic. I'm super excited. So hopefully you guys will join me for some more of those things. I'll keep you posted for sure. I am really excited to see how everything works out. Oh, you follow a lot of podcasts. Nice. Just going to say that. So anyways, so another thing too is I just want to say, if you listen to Greg at all and you have listened to me before, you know that we always talk about this. Waverly Hills is one of our favorite places. Right now, the owners are in a legal battle to get their building back. So it's been taken over. They've been kicked out, which they lived there. So this is not only their business, but their home. And so they're in a legal battle to try to get that back. So go to SaveWaverlyHills.com, learn some more information there if you can. Also, on my website, there is a little glow-in-the-dark ghost necklace that you can buy, and $10 of that necklace will go to this fund to help Charlie and Tina Mattingly get their home and their business back. We need to get Waverly Hills back to them. They are the rightful owners. It belongs to them. So we need to help them do that. So definitely, if you would like to help with that, that'd be great. If you don't have money, that's totally fine. You can just spread the word, share it, at least help us spread that news about what's going on there. That would be helpful. But please go to the page, read the information. If you have questions, ask questions. But please, it's something that's very near and dear to me, Greg, and a whole lot of other people in the paranormal field. I think there's currently over 5,000 people in that group that are putting this fight on for Waverly Hills. So please, if you would like to do that, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. All right. So I am super excited. I don't think I have any other updates or anything new coming that I can divulge at the moment, other than next weekend. And I should have put it up here and I didn't. I'm sorry. Next weekend, if you're in the Minneapolis area, I will be down by I think it's Lake Harriet, doing Art on the Edge. And so you can find that on Facebook. I will put a link in my on my page that you can go to. I will have a tent there. Well, I'll be doing all kinds of different things. I'll have stuff for sale. So I'm super excited for that. So please, if you're in the area, just stop by and say hi. I would love to see everybody. Hi, Brad. Thanks for coming in. Brad, by the way, does Crack Skull Paranormal. You can go to there. He's got amazing equipment, lots of really cool stuff there too. So check out Brad's stuff. I heard they were given an eviction notice, the thieves. Yes, they were, and it's going to court. They're trying to fight it. So it's kind of a back and forth thing. So it's going to happen eventually, but it costs money to do this. And with Charlie and Tina not having that building, money isn't really something to have. We have to help them keep fighting to get it back. So please, please help us, even just spreading the word. That would be fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Miss Brianna. So Brianna is my daughter. And I'm just thank you for joining me. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. Thank you. So, Lucy, hi, Kim. Oh, I don't see Kim. Where's Kim? Oh, unless you just saying hi. I don't know. I don't see her. Anyways, so Art on the Edge next weekend on Saturday. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm super excited about this one. The end of the month, July 30th and 31st, over by the Mall of America at the Marriott. I think it's the Marriott. I'll have this up there too. I think it's already up, but I am going to be a reader at the Maria Shaw event here. That's here for the weekend. I'm super excited about that. Maria Shaw is one of my favorites. She does astrology. She's amazing. If you are into astrology or want to know more about astrology, go to her website, sign up for her newsletter. She sends out a weekly forecast of what energetically is happening every week, and it's so helpful. But I am really super honored and excited that I get to be a reading at her event with Echo Bodine will be there doing a book signing and a lecture. And then on Sunday, Thomas John will be there as well doing a gallery reading with Maria. Now, if you don't know who Thomas John is, I don't know, and some people don't. He did the Seatbelt Psychic on the Lifetime channel, I believe it was. Amazing. I love him. I'm so excited that I get to meet him in person, and I bought a ticket for the gallery. So if you're in the area of the Mall of America on the last weekend of July, I highly recommend coming to this event. She'll have crystals, all kinds of goodies for sale. She also has tons of healers and readers available to get a reading from. You can pre-book a reading with me too if you're going to be in that area. So definitely let me know if you want to pre-book. They do fill up really fast. And then adding in Echo and Thomas John, it's going to be a pretty cool weekend. I'm super excited for this one. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining. I know, Brad, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I am so excited for this. So, hi, Miss Lisa, how are you? So, and one other really quick thing, I'm inundating you with tons of information. Starting up on next Monday. Oh my goodness, that came up fast. Next Monday, if you're into the paranormal, me and Greg are teaching a class on the paranormal. It's a 5-part series. We break down paranormal investigating all the way on everything that you want to know. And we go over it for 5 classes. And then we take you somewhere for the weekend, and you get the whole weekend to explore and investigate and have fun and do what we've taught you to do. It's so much fun. I absolutely love this class. The people that we've taken so far have been phenomenal. It's been an absolutely wonderful time. We're doing it by Zoom, so it doesn't matter where you are. You can join us for the classes for sure. So if you're interested in that, you could reach out to me. It is on my website down there that's scrolling past there. You can find how to sign up there and get enrolled in those classes. So I would love to see some more people in there. So please help me. Or share it with somebody that you might know. Yes, Lisa's taken the class. She was like in our very first class. I'm so impressed with Lisa. She's done such an amazing job. I am so happy and honored to have her as part of that group now, because every time that we go back with the next group to investigate, all the previous groups get invited. So Lisa's kind of the veteran of the group, but she's fantastic. I love it. I am so excited to do this class again. So please, if you're interested in that, please take that and look at that. So awesome. So what I normally do on here on Tuesdays is I do some readings. I use my oracle cards and pull a card or two for you. Usually just a general pull read. If somebody wants one, you definitely can ask. I've got some new cards today, so they're kind of stiff, so it might take me a little bit of extra time shuffling these. But if you would like me to pull a couple cards for you, just pop your name in there saying that you would like that, and I will do that. I will not pull cards for anybody that doesn't ask. So even though there's like a bunch of people here, but hi Ruth, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, Kelly, absolutely, yes. And Joanne, I see you as well. I'll get to you next. And Brad, awesome, thanks guys. All right, let's see what we got here. So just on a side note, I am in the Minnesota area, in the Minneapolis area. I do Reiki healing sessions. I do mediumship, where I talk to your past loved ones. And I do intuitive card readings, runestone readings, all kinds of things. I teach a ton of classes. I do a lot of stuff. So if you're in the area and you would like to set something up with me, please reach out to me. I also do distance Reiki. So if you are not, I can do a Reiki session distantly. Distantly, is that a word? I don't think so. But I can also do a reading through Zoom for you as well. So please reach out if you are interested. Oh my goodness, now everybody wants a reading. That's awesome. Thank you. I will go down the line here, so I'll pop your name up so you know who I'm doing the reading for. Para-Unity in October. I'm assuming you're asking about the one here, Brad. Yeah. No, I had originally signed up for it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I can always, you can message me and I can explain that one to you. All right. So Kelly, let's do your cards really quick here. All right. So Kelly, what this tells me is you have got to, you have got some things that you're clinging onto from the past. It feels like it might be kind of more an emotional attachment to some things. You're trying to let go. You're struggling. You're fighting a little bit. But when it's emotional, it's a little bit harder to let go. So just try to work on more of that inner stuff of, I keep hearing the why. Like you keep asking whys. Don't worry about the whys. Just do what's best for you and your health. And don't be hesitant to let your guard down in the right places with the right people. So I just get the feeling like there's just a little bit of like, just a kind of a little mixture of things where it's like things are trying to let go, but then it's holding you back from some other things. And so it's kind of a mixture of things, and it's just kind of leaving you a little confused maybe in some areas. So I feel like you just need to kind of like try to really let go of some things a little, especially the emotional attachment to the things. That would be probably the best things. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. So many people. Thank you. Hello, Jennifer, for popping in, and Steffi and Carissa. Thank you. And Christy. I'm working down the line here. I'll get to everybody, hopefully. Let's kind of go. I gotta go scroll back up here. Okay, so hopefully, Kelly, that was helpful. Joanne, you are next. Let's see what the cards say for you. All right. Ooh, Joanne, these are really good cards. So, okay, so I feel like there's a vision that you have of something that you want to do, something that you want to kind of like take with you to the future. However, it's not quite coming together yet. There's things that are like you're trying to put the pieces in, but they're not quite fitting together. What I'm getting, though, is you need to kind of pay more attention to your wants and needs, how you want this to work out, and not pay attention to what other people are trying to interject. And that doesn't even have to be verbally, but in your brain, what you think people are interjecting, let it go. And as soon as you can become the master of yourself and your own thoughts and your own vision, this will all come together, and you will have like this inner peace and healing that will happen. So I think there's just a whole lot of factors in there. You'd have to sort through those and figure out what's the best thing for you for sure. So hopefully that was helpful on that one. All right. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm so glad. Good. Sometimes I don't get like full information, or I don't want to talk full information. So I'm hoping I'm saying enough and not too much sometimes. So good. All right, perfect. All right, let me go back up here. I see Jennifer popped in. Thank you. Okay, and so Kelly. Whoops, I lost where I was. Joanne. Okay, Lucy, you are next, my love. And Brad, I did see your note about the one in Indiana. No, I'm not. I need to figure these things out. I need to look more. I think I've already signed up for a lot of stuff already, so I don't know that I could do any more this fall, but maybe in the future. I would love to do some more traveling, especially the paranormal events. I kind of miss those a little bit. Ooh, Lucy, these are really good too. So Lucy, I feel like for you in the past, there's a lot of things where timing was kind of an issue. Either it wasn't the right time, the right people, the right trust, the right things weren't falling in place for you. But I feel like that's kind of coming together a little bit more. And I feel like it is because you're trusting yourself more. And so the more you trust yourself, the more that timing falls into place. It might not be perfect, but it's better. It's getting better. The only thing is, the more that you trust yourself and the more that things are working out, don't get caught up in carrying everybody else's stuff. Don't get so happy and feeling great that you start taking on everybody else's stuff. So you still need to stay within you and do what you need to do, and just keep pushing forward. You're going to get there. You're going to make all these things happen, and it's all going to start clicking more and more and more. Just don't take on more than what's yours. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Lucy. All right. And Brad, yes, let's get you a card. Let's see what's in the cards for Brad today. All right. I know, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys will stick around till 10 o'clock and watch Greg's experimental sessions with Walt Disney, kind of curious to see if he comes through. That may be kind of cool. I always say I'm going to stay up and watch it, but I end up falling asleep on the couch probably about 10 minutes before it starts. I'm not going to lie. I do. So, but I usually watch him on the replay. Sometimes I'll be in there and you can catch me, but usually I fall asleep. All right. So Brad. And this is interesting because I've been watching your Facebook lately. So this kind of seems like it might fit with, at least for that, but it could be something else too. So what I feel is you have this vision, you have this dream of how things should be, and you feel like that dream is just kind of outside of your reach a little bit. And you keep trying to grasp this dream. However, it's like what you don't realize is it's not really a dream. You can make this happen. You can make that dream a reality. You just might have to shift the way that you're looking at it, like turn it, twist it, look at it from a different angle. I think you're just kind of missing something because you're so caught up in what the vision and the dream is that you're forgetting to look at it in a different way. And then don't give up, push a little bit farther because you are really, really close to making things come true and making it happen. But don't get far enough where you're like, okay, well, that's enough. Or if you hit a stumbling block, don't let go. Keep pushing, keep going, keep going. This is very much about keep on the path. It's just things are kind of in a little rocky road, but you have to keep believing that you are going to make it. Like this is your vision is coming true. So make sure you do that. All right, Donna, you are next. Definitely. All right. I'm going to get these shuffled up a little bit here. Sorry, it's kind of loud. I'm trying to do it under the table so it's not right by the microphone. All right. Donna. Okay. Oh, this is good too. Donna, this is awesome. These cards tonight are really good. I love this because if you guys watch this every week, you notice how everything's like a theme kind of thing. This is kind of a running theme, but this is all good themes. So yay. So Donna, I feel like there's been a lot of stress. There's a lot of things that you're trying to juggle, try to do. There's some people, outside sources that are maybe trying to knock you off your course a little bit. They're kind of causing you a little extra stress and it's making hard for you to juggle other things that you need to do. There's some change coming. There's something that is going to change. And it's going to lead to good success. You just have to be willing to flow with the change and allow that change to happen. It doesn't tell me, it doesn't feel like a real bad change. It just might be kind of unexpected. So there's some things that are going to shift and change a little bit. It's going to relieve some of that stress and it's really going to help you in the long run. So stick with it. Just kind of not let outside people kind of dictate how this is supposed to go for you. Really focus on what's in it for you and how you're going to work towards it. Okay. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad, Lucy. Good, Brad. I'm glad. It makes total sense. Good. All right. Good. All right. Ruth, you are next in line. So Ruth, let's see what we have for you. Super excited. So many new faces and names. I love this. Thank you so much, you guys. That means an awful lot to me. I do appreciate that. Please don't forget to go over to my Facebook page and like it. There'll be lots of new stuff coming and I'm really excited. I want to share it with all of you. So please do that. Invite your friends. It's going to be amazing. All right. Ruth. Okay, so Ruth, what I get for you too is there's some things that you kind of need to let go of and you need to trust yourself. You need to really trust yourself and take that leap of faith. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that's kind of holding you back from doing that leap of faith. You really need to kind of do that, but you also have to understand when you take that leap of faith, it's not going to be instant. There's some things that need to work out. You need to plant the seeds, let it grow, and it's all going to get there, but trust the process. Trust that it's all going to get there. Don't let other things or past things deter you on that path of getting what you want. But just know it's going to take some time and you just have to trust yourself even when it feels like it's not progressing, because it will. It's all flowing. It's all flowing and going in the right direction. So hang in there. All right. Oh, Stephanie, I saw yours that you're not seeing everyone's comments. I see yours, so you are on the list. So what happens is this is over. It's on 4 networks. So depending on where you're watching this video, that's the comments that you're going to see. I see the comments from all of them, so that's why I see a whole bunch of them. So that's okay. Don't worry. I do see your name on there, Stephanie. You're just a little bit down the list, so it's all good. So that goes for anybody. So there's a lot of people in here, which I'm so thankful for. So please just give me a minute. I do see I'm working down the list here. So perfect. All right, Brianna, you are next. All right, Miss Brianna. Okay, I can only giggle at this one because Brianna is my daughter, so I know her, and this is like everything a mother tells her daughter all the time. So that's why I kind of giggle. So obviously, patience is not your thing. You need to be more patient. You need to let things work out in time. However, during that patience process, don't get so frustrated that you compromise with people you shouldn't compromise. Don't compromise on things just to get things done or just to do things, because it's going to make you miserable and it's going to make you upset. So make sure that when the patience is going, if you have a goal, stick to the goal. Don't settle for less. Don't compromise. This is the card I got for you. So this reminds me of like you and your brother in the car. And it's like, he's breathing on me. She's touching me. Pretty much. So the other thing is the compromising, when you do that, when you give up too soon, causes you more stress. So you need to really work on the patience and look at the long goal and stay fixed on that long goal. So I know it's not easy, but it'll get there. I think you have some pretty cool things happening. You just have to breathe a little and be patient. And I guess this kind of goes for everybody right now. Being patient about anything is really hard because there's a lot going on and there's a lot of stress in the world. But Brianna, I think you know what I'm talking about. So, all right, Barb, you are next. Thank you. Let's see what we have for Barb. All right. One more shuffle and we'll see what we get. All right. Barb. Okay. So Barb, so I get the card that you are working on more self-awareness, bringing more of what it is you are to the surface, which is great. However, your vision isn't quite set in place yet. So you have an idea of where you're going, but you don't know exactly how you're getting there or exactly what you're doing. You're working on it, but somehow it's kind of like it needs more of a goal at the end, apparently, is what I'm getting. And at the same time, I feel like it's kind of the same thing with somebody else too. I'm getting the same feeling as you're becoming more aware and you're feeling good and you're doing these things. Don't be more willing to take on other people's burdens, taking on their things. You becoming more aware is really good. It's been really healing for you, but then other people's stress or other people's emotions will come out and then you feel like you need to help them. And then that kind of sets you back a few steps. So it's okay to want to help them, but don't take on the burden when you're helping them, if that makes sense for you. All right. Perfect, Lucy. I'm so glad. All right, I think I read that one before. I'm not really sure, but we'll go back. Barb. Okay, Christy is next. So, I better not forget this one. So, on the 17th of this month, which is, oh my gosh, that's a Sunday, isn't it? It is a Sunday. Okay. On the 17th, this Sunday, I am on Greg's radio show on Ghostbox Live on AM 950. It'll also play on here. It'll play on the Things Network. It'll play on Ghostbox, Free Spirited, the live video. I will do readings on the radio with him. So I'm super excited for that. So make sure you tune in this Sunday for me to be on Greg's show doing readings. That's going to be fun. I haven't done that on the radio yet, so I'm just going to pretend I'm doing it just like this. The radio, some of you know that I was a guest host on his radio show a couple times, and I'm not going to lie, I was really nervous doing it. But so I'm just going to pretend that I'm just doing this. So I'll be fine. All right. So Christy, okay, again, I kind of get the same thing for you as far as the trust issue. You're having a little bit of not fully 100% trusting yourself and your inner voice. You need to really listen to that inner voice. I don't know if there's, it feels really loud in my head. So I don't know if you're having problems quieting things down. I don't know if you meditate or not, or you're having issues meditating, but you need to kind of quiet this down somehow and bring that inner voice a little bit louder so that you can hear it and trust it a little bit more. And it sounds more prominent, because right now it's more like a whisper and get like a whisper feeling. Don't let other people project their ideas on what it is that you're doing. If it feels right to you, it's okay. If it doesn't feel right to them, they don't have to do it. But don't let them project their ideas and thoughts onto you and deter you from doing what you need to do to have that connection with yourself. And so I just feel more, you really kind of got to go within a little bit more. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Yeah, that's what I get, because it just feels like it needs to get quiet. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining. All right, let me see what I get for you, Jennifer. And these are kind of really, quick, simple, little deep dive cards for you. So hopefully, definitely if I do a full reading for somebody, there's a lot more information that comes out. But this is kind of the fast and furious kind of readings where I just kind of try to get a quick message for you on everything. And I hope that they help. And I hope that you will come back and join again. Let's see what we have for Jennifer. Okay. Oh, see, now we're getting the theme thing coming through again. So, Jennifer, I'm getting the same thing for you. Letting go of other people's things, letting go of what's theirs. They're responsible for their own chaos, their own things that they do. You need to worry about you, because it's really kind of stressing you out. Like, you are super stressed out about what everybody else is doing, or they're making you stressed out. I can't quite figure out which way it is, but there's a lot of stuff going on around you that you don't need to have. A lot of things that you're carrying that you don't need to carry. It's weird because I feel like I have a really heavy backpack on. So it feels like you're carrying a lot of weight on your back or your shoulders. I don't know if you have some issues with your back, or like that's where you hold your stress, but it just feels really heavy. And I just get the feeling of like you need, again, to kind of go with inside of yourself and see where it is that you want to go, what it is that you want to do, what's your focus. Not what everybody else's focus is, but what is your focus is what I'm getting the loudest is. So pay attention to that. Just let go of that other stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if that back thing means anything to you or not, but all right. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm glad that resonated for you. Joanne, grounding is super important, but it's also something that's super hard to do right now because there's just so much going on in the world. It's hard to stay grounded. So you might have to kind of keep doing it a lot. I think that's the one thing about grounding. It's like you can ground, but you have to always keep doing it. And if you have to do it multiple times a day, do it multiple times a day. One of my biggest tips I tell people about grounding is our sense of smell is one of the strongest things to trigger a memory. You could smell like a perfume and be like, oh, that smells just like my grandma when I was little. So if you struggle with grounding or you feel like you become ungrounded an awful lot, go back to grounding. When you get to that space of being grounded, have something that you can smell, like an essential oil. I use Florida water. And then when you're out and about and things are stressful and it's really hard to ground, you have that scent to bring you back to that memory of being in that calm space. So sometimes that can help. Just a little helpful tip for that. Another really good grounding technique that you can do, and you can do this pretty much anywhere, is if you just put your hand on the top of your head, you're cutting off that energy from coming up, out, and around you and sending it right back to your feet. So if you just put your hand on top of your head and you take a couple deep breaths, you'll notice you start to feel calmer. So just a couple little tips there that might be helpful for anybody if you're having struggles grounding. So, all right, Steffi, you are next for sure. All right. One more. All right. Okay. So Steffi, I feel like you need to let go a little bit, kind of go with the flow, let things flow a little bit more. Don't try to force things. I feel like it's kind of like, I feel like a river, but not like a fast river, like a lazy river where you just kind of got to go with the flow, just kind of be chill, whatever. You need to really kind of like, I get the same thing for you, the grounding thing, the kind of really coming within yourself, really trying to master yourself a little bit. I feel like you need to say no a little bit more and not feel guilty about it. Let go of the guilt, let go of how you feel everybody else is going to feel about what you do. Let go of the guilt around all the things that you want to do. Let yourself flow a little bit more. I don't know if it almost feels like you are apprehensive about letting things be the way you would like them to be or how you want to be. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I just kind of feel like like when you want to go to say something, you're like, and you don't. I kind of hear that in my head. So there's things that you want to say or do, but you kind of hold yourself back a little bit. And don't let what you think other people are going to think or say play a role in that. Go for it. All right. I know. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love that one. Yep. It is really hard to stay grounded. The world is in chaos 24/7, and it's not going to get any better anytime soon. Sorry. Just hang in there. But the more that you can do to get grounded, the less traumatic it feels when we get smacked for stuff. So just if you can practice the grounding tools the best as you can, it will help. It's not going to make it go away, but it will help eventually. So, oh, good, Barb. I'm glad that it did. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I had a great time doing it. I was super nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was super nervous, but I'm excited to be on it with Greg this time. He's in charge. So, all right. So you are welcome for sure. Good. I'm glad. I hope that helps. I hope that really helps. Some of those grounding techniques for sure. Okay, let me see. I kind of lost my track on here a little bit. Where did I miss everybody? Oh, Carissa, you are next. All right, so let's see what we have in store for you. All right. Ooh, okay. Okay, so Carissa, I feel like you have a lot of things going on as well. There's some stress factors in your life, maybe some outside things, but I feel like these things are happening for a reason. And I hate saying that sometimes because I don't want to say it all happens for a reason. Sometimes things just suck. And so not saying it's just suck for you, but anyway, side note. I feel like there's some stress things that are happening, but it is this time happening for a reason. Maybe some of the smaller minor things, I think they're kind of picking at things that kind of irritate you, or it's just kind of enough to go, oh, but there's a reason that it's happening because I feel like this is a karmic lesson for you. There's something in this that you need to learn. There's some kind of something pattern that is happening that you need to learn and let go of. And so maybe when the stress things happen, stop and look for the pattern. If there's like a certain thing, like, why does this always happen to me? That's what you're looking for. Look at it. Look at the core part of why it's happening or what it means or what it is, and dig into that just a little bit extra because I feel like that's a karmic lesson for you. And once you can get through the karmic lesson, this will be much, much better. So I feel like this is a good thing, even though it's comes in a kind of a prickly little package. So kind of look for that and explore that just a little bit more, because I think you're on the edge of just about getting there. You just have to get to the reasons and really work through that one. So hopefully that helps for you. All right, Donna, you are up. Absolutely. Let's see what we have for Donna. I hope I'm trying to go right down the line, so I'm hoping I don't miss anybody. If we get to the end and I've missed you, please put your name back in, because I'm trying, but I think I'm going through and I'm getting just about everybody. So let's see what we have going on here. All right, Donna. Okay, so again, it's kind of the same kind of concept. I feel like there's some things that you kind of need to look at a little bit differently. Spend some time meditating, being by yourself, and really contemplating things. Let go of the comparison. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't compare what you have to somebody else. The comparison thing is what's kind of holding you back a little bit. Let go of the comparison part. And it's interesting because comparing comes in ways that we don't notice sometimes. So if you notice that you're looking at something somebody else has or doing or whatever, and you're like, that'd be nice. Like, it's not that you can't have that, but don't compare yourself. Don't set yourself up to feel bad about it. But there's a comparison thing in there. And I don't know, somehow work feels like it's coming into this. There's like a work thing that there's a comparison issue. It might not be on your end either. It might be somebody comparing you. I know there's just like an issue with comparison in there that seems to be causing a little bit of a hiccup. If that comparison thing can get past a little bit, this is going to be really balancing for you. It's really going to help. I feel like it's really going to work out in your favor, but that comparison issue is really kind of flipping itself in there a little bit. And I don't know why work pops in there. So I don't know if there's a work thing happening. But there's something there in that realm that's kind of causing that little thing to happen. So, all right, Liz, you are next. All right, kind of scroll down here a little bit. Liz. I think I get to see you soon too, Liz. I'm so excited for that. Yay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so Liz, for this one I get to is like there's some things again, like a vision that you have of something. It feels more of like a personal spiritual journey vision, but somehow some of it's getting suppressed, like some of it's being pushed back, and it's not allowing you to kind of take the next step, or it's almost, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're on an elastic band, like you go forward and then it kind of pulls you back. You go forward and it pulls you back. So whatever it is, maybe you need to look at that vision differently, maybe just kind of not look at the full picture, just little steps or something. But something about that is holding you back. But I also get the card that you need to go moment to moment. So maybe you're trying to do too much at once. So maybe you need to be in the moment more and be more aware of that moment and be more connected to the moment and really show gratitude for the moments and just kind of be where you are now. It's okay to have the vision, but don't be living in the vision and not in the present. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I just get that elastic feeling. You go forward and you get yanked right back. But you keep trying to go, which is good. So yes, Dawn, you are next. All right. Again, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you guys, how many of you are going to stick around and watch Greg's show tonight? I think it'll be fun. I was thinking earlier, I'm like, man, I wish I could do like Disney character impersonations, but I don't do impersonations. I don't. I can't. I try to do, I don't know. I try to do accents and they come out like I'm in the wrong part of the world. I don't know what, I can't do them. It doesn't happen. So the only one I do is my Minnesota accent, which I already have anyways, but then I go overboard. So, but we won't do that right now. All right, Dawn. Okay, so Dawn, for you, these are really good cards for you, Dawn. So yours is you're really growing, you're really coming into who you are. However, the participation card came up for you, and I get like a double standard on that. So one is you have to be able to share who you are, who you're becoming with people, and you also have to be able to allow yourself to participate in things as that new version of you. So I know that you're learning and you're growing and you're doing a lot of things, but you need to put it into play. Now's the time to put it into play, because this is what's going to break you open and bring you into that next step. So don't downplay who you are. Don't downplay what you were doing as you're growing, because you were meant to be growing. You're kind of, you hold back in certain places. And I get sometimes, I mean, like at work, you wouldn't like do some things at work, but I mean, you need to hold your true authentic self, and you need to be able to be comfortable allowing that true authentic self to show more and to be that person and to grow into the new version of you. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. Good, Barb. I think I might have put that one up there, but I'm not really sure now. Okay, so Sandy, good. Sandy, did I do yours? I don't know if I did one for you, Sandy. I can't remember. I'm flying through these, so I'm going to go back up here and see. I didn't, I don't know if I saw your name pop up, Sandy, or not. I'm trying to go back. Oh, yeah, there you are. Yes, I did pass you already. Okay, sorry. They kind of all like got missed. Oh, I did miss. Okay, wait. Everything just ran around here. Okay, there we go. All right, so Richard. I missed Richard. I'm so sorry. Okay, good. We will get Richard in here. So, and Sandy, no. Okay, I will go back to you. So it scrolls really fast, and then I'm trying to figure out where I left off. So, oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know, me too. Oh, and I see Miss Denise. Denise, I will get to you. Oh, good, Don. I'm glad that was really helpful for you. Okay, so I'm going to put Brianna's message up here because I can't see Richard anymore. So I'm going to do Richard really quick. So Richard, this one is for you. And then Sandy, and then Denise. Okay. Richard. Okay, so Richard, I feel like, again, this is kind of like everybody's kind of having to step into their own power and who they are and what they're doing. I feel like we're kind of all like spinning in circles. Like it's hard to figure out where our landing spot is. So for you, Richard, I feel like you need to have a little bit more courage. And I don't know if that means just personal courage or courage to move forward with something. It just feels like there needs to be a little bit more courage, a little more strength, believing in who you are. But also, there's some things that are going to take time. So you need to also allow things to grow and have the courage to let them grow. Have the patience to let them grow. They will eventually come out to be fruitful. You just have to give it time. It's kind of like planting the seeds in the spring. You have to wait till the fall before the harvest. You kind of have to plant all the seeds and have the courage that everything that you are doing right now is going to benefit you in the end. You just have to really put all the effort in right now. But so it feels like things are going to work out. It just might take some time, but it's that discouragement in the middle that might catch you a little bit is what I'm getting for that one. I hope that was helpful for you. Okay. Sandy, I will do yours. And then Denise, you are next. Thanks for joining, Denise. I hope your dad is okay. I hope everything's going okay. I haven't really been on Facebook a lot, so if you put it up an update, I haven't seen it. So, but yes. So, Sandy, what do we have for you? Ooh, almost lost all the cards. All right, Sandy. All right, Sandy, don't be afraid to share things. Whether it's sharing of yourself, sharing experiences. I feel like there might be some things where you come into meeting somebody that needs encouragement or guidance or that friend to be there for them. And because of your past experiences, it's going to work out for you. You're going to be the one that's going to be able to help them because you have that shared experience. Just when it comes up, don't let it replay in your head too much. Let it go. So basically just kind of be available to share that experience with them. Just don't get caught up in reliving it. And I feel like some of that might it's kind of weird. I feel like it might be a little apprehensive for you to want to share those things with somebody, and you certainly don't have to, but if you have the courage to share it, I think it could be really helpful and it could be really healing for you. But again, if you feel like it's the right time to share it, then that's what I would do. So, oh, good. I'm glad that was helpful. Good. All right. And thank you for reminding me. I missed that one, Brianna. I kind of lost a lot of names here all of a sudden. All right, Denise. Oh, good. I'm glad. Good. You are welcome, sweetie. I hope I felt bad about you having to go out there, but I'm glad that you get to be with him. So that's good. Good. You are welcome, Sandy. Absolutely. Okay. Denise. What do the cards hold for Denise? Let's see what we got here. One more good shuffle. And Denise. Okay. So Denise, I feel like this is kind of a it's kind of a big picture one for you. So basically what I'm getting is you need to let go of the past and when people put you in a position of having to be this person, like putting you in a box, putting you in a spot. This is what you are. This is where you're going. This is what you have, blah, 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 blah. Drop that, break out of that cage, break out of those expectations, find out who Denise is and where Denise wants to go and what she wants to do because you're struggling to do that right now. I feel like you kind of get pulled back into I'm supposed to be doing this or I can't do that or that's not okay or whatever. And you're trying to like fight this, like who you want to be and who you think you should be. So you really need to kind of pull out of it and be who you want to do, but be authentic in who you are. Don't pretend to be something. If you are hurt, be hurt. If you are happy, be happy. If you are sad, you be sad. I get there's times when you need to put on a happy face when things are not maybe going very well, things like that. But I think you need to not have to do that all the time. So if you're not okay, it's okay to not be okay. Don't, be who you are. If you don't feel comfortable, tell somebody you're not comfortable. I'm hoping I'm making sense with this. It just feels like you kind of get put into this little spot of this is what I'm going to do. But then you're like, oh my God, I'm in this spot again. So just don't get yourself caught up in that spot, if that makes sense, hopefully. All right. Hi, Angie. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to see you on Saturday. That was such a pleasant surprise. I love that. How are you guys? It was so good to see you guys. So I was at an event out in Eau Claire, and Angie, who I used to work with, saw that I was in Eau Claire, and they just moved. So she popped in and said hi, which was a really pleasant surprise. So it was really nice to see you guys. And I got to meet Jerry, and that was super cool. Super nice guy. Wonderful. Good. Oh, good, Denise. I'm glad it makes sense. So sometimes I get these visions and it's like, how do I put this into words? So I'm glad that made sense for sure. Angie and Jerry, if you guys want me to pull a card for you, let me know. I have to have you guys tell me. That is the one thing about card reading or energy readings, anything like that, energy healing. I don't do anything without permission. So if you don't say you want it, I'm not going to do it. I will never just come right out and read anybody. I just, oh, no. It's an energy thing. I don't want anybody to tap into me and to read me. And I will never do that to anybody else. So I always have to have permission before I do anything. So that's why I say, everybody, please put up if you would like a reading. All right, Angie, I see that. Oh, good, Denise. I'm glad. And I'll be sending you lots and lots of love for you and your dad. So hang in there. Now, where's my camera? There it is. All right, Angie. So let's do Angie first, and then we'll do Jerry and see how this comes out. So yeah, definitely that's one thing. So if you would like me to do anything for you, please let me know, because I won't cross that line of just doing something without permission. It's kind of like a nails on a chalkboard for me. All right. So Angie. Okay. So for Angie, what I get for you is you kind of have this new journey that you're on, this new path. And you kind of are looking at the bigger picture, and you're seeing how it looks and what it is, but somehow it's not far off from what you think it is. It's like there's things that you want to do. You see like this whole daydream picture, but you're not jumping in and going for it. You're just kind of like, so you don't have to wait. There's nothing that you need to wait for. You can go ahead and do the things that you want to do. I just get this feeling like there's something that's kind of pausing and holding you back a little bit, but don't worry, you don't have to do that, because the end result, and I love this card, is the integration card, which is everything coming into balance. This is everything balancing out. So if you're worried about things, if you have apprehensions about things, which is totally perfect and normal, know that you don't need to have those, because it's all going to work out. Obviously, there's things, that you might have to put into place and stuff, but definitely it feels like things are going to go your way and things are going to be just fine. All right. Now let's do Jerry, see what we get for him. All right. Okay. You are welcome. All right. And so then, Jerry, I feel like you're kind of the opposite. So you guys got the opposite card. So you've got the new vision card as well. So that tells me you have a thought and a process on how things want to go. You're just ready to go. You are ready to go. Like, boop, let's go. So, but you sometimes is kind of almost jumping the gun a little bit. So maybe pull back a little bit. And what's the word I'm looking for? You need to kind of like take in account everything around you. And it's not that it's bad. It's just like, you're like, let's go. And sometimes everything isn't quite there. And I feel like too, sometimes you're ready to go and not everybody's on the same page as you. So, and it's not bad. It's not bad. You just have this outlook of like, yep, there we go. This is what we're going to do. And not everybody's in the same space. So it's okay, but just kind of maybe check in with everybody a little bit more before you jump off the cliff and see what happens. But I feel like, again, your vision is going to work out. Everything is good. So kind of, it's like the opposite of Angie. So she needs to kind of like, she's kind of like ho-humming it, and you're kind of like down the street running. So you need to kind of like slow down a little bit. And then she needs to go forward a little bit. So hopefully that makes sense, I hope. So hopefully that was good. All right. Hi, Mike. How are you? Thank you for joining. Yes, you can get a reading. Let's see here. Do one more shuffle for you. All right. And then I think this is the last one because we're running out of time. All right. Wow. Okay. So same thing. So I feel like there's something that you need to shift and change. Like I feel like I get the vision of you like it's kind of funny, like a cartoon character where they run and run and run and run and you don't go anywhere. So it feels like you're running and you're doing all these things and you're doing all the things and you're not going anywhere. You're kind of like just doing. So there's things that you want to get to and you want to do, but somehow you need to get yourself off of that running treadmill and kind of step into a new way of doing things or a new vision of doing things. It also feels like some of this new vision stuff might require a shift in the people around you, and not like in a bad way, but it just might be the people that you are working on things with might not be the right people. You might have to readjust who you're with doing these things, and it could be with anything, work or home, but you just kind of need to reshift a little bit because I think maybe that person is the one that's keeping you running in that pattern. So maybe just shift yourself. And it's not saying, I don't want to be around you or anything. It's just, you might be just going to the wrong person for the wrong thing. And you need to kind of shift things, it feels like, for some reason. So re-look at what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve and who it is that's on doing that with you or who's supporting you trying to do that. So you might just need to shift things a little bit. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like it's kind of like puzzle pieces aren't clicking together for some reason. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. But there's definitely something that you're trying to achieve that is kind of getting caught up in this repetitiveness for some reason. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, good. I'm glad. Perfect. You got it. Got it. All right. Perfect. Good. Well, hopefully that was helpful, you guys. Hopefully you got something out of that. I know these are really fast and furious. It's really a quick snippet of everything. I want you to remember, too, that anytime you get a reading from anybody, these cards and what I say is what I'm reading at this very minute, and anything impossibly can change. You have free will. So you can totally change the outcome of it. So if you're like, oh my God, that was kind of unnerving or scary, or I'm not sure about this, or I have to change something, you have free will to change everything. I could read for you next week and you could get a totally different reading because I'm reading the energy of right now. So always be empowered in your choices and in your life, and do what makes you happy and makes you do the things that you want to do. So I'm so grateful you guys have been here with me. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back again next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please definitely join in again. Go to my Facebook page. Please follow me there. You will find all kinds of great things that I have coming up. I am so excited. I cannot wait to announce them. Please like the page. And then please join Greg tonight at 10 o'clock for his experimental sessions with Walt Disney, hopefully. And then also on Sunday on his show on AM 950, I will be a guest doing readings there as well. So hopefully I'll see some of you there on Sunday as well. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Thank you, everybody.